Hello, how are you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing day 10 of the 12 days of Christmas, 2 days left, and today's look is this look. We're using the Zar Cosmetics Gypsy Queen palette, and as you can tell, that was the inspo for today's makeup look. I decided that I've never actually tried to see if you can do the same look using just this palette, and you pretty much can. I did opt not to do like the brown, all that brown. I didn't really want it, so I left it off, but this is the end look. I hope that you like it enough to want to watch the video. Please enjoy. Thus, today we're doing it based off of my Zar Cosmetics Gypsy Queen palette. We are literally trying to recreate. I think I didn't do such a bad job. I don't have as dark of like a brown blend on top because I decided I don't like it and I don't want it, so I'm not going to do it. In here with my quick face eyebrow pencil. Today I went on a walk. I'm exhausted. And we got rained on, but it was still overall a lovely little morning. It just had me wanting to get back into my bed. I was supposed to have filmed this ages ago. It's now like 6:30, which means obviously you're getting a late video today. Essence Prime Like a Boss primer. She is our gal today. Granted, she's been our gal the last couple of days. I actually really like the primer. It's a nice one if you're not wanting to have a base with color underneath your makeup. Then I think, ooh, chef's kiss. Off flat eyeliner brush, and we're basically going to use it to make the shapes, and then we'll clean it up and do our little dusting. After the fact, we're going to start with Gypsy, which is like a reddish color. It's got a little bit of glitter to it, which is a bit, but that's okay, that's alright. Now I'm literally just stamping. I'm just stamping the colors where I want the colors to be, really. See, easy peasy. Next we're going to Charm, which is a orange color. Again, just stamping as I see fit. Orange though is like so pigmented. Obsessed. Into Bohemian, which is our yellow. So I'm basically picking up like this much product, really, and then I'm just putting it there. And then I'll do a little bit of an overlap for each color so that we have somewhat of a blend, I guess. I went just now actually to look for the Zar Cosmetics website to see if this palette was in stock. So I remember last time I checked it was like sold out, which, why are you checking for a palette you already own, Miss Anna? I don't know. I can't give you a good enough answer if I'm being honest. I can sometimes be a bit of a nonsense and I like to shop. It is what it is. Following the yellow, we're going to pop into the green. It's called Emerald. It was like one of the colors I really dug into at first. Again, just tapping that on there. We're going to dip into the color Fortune, which is the light blue. Just follow the same theme, really. When you do the top line, you do want to kind of keep that top bit looking neat and nice, because that's not the part you're going to like clean up, if that makes sense. Following Fortune, we're going into Moonlight, which is the dark blue. Another color that I really used in this palette. This palette, honestly, so good. I've had it for years. I know. What about expiry? I don't know what to tell you. Following our little foray into the blue, we're jumping into Tribal, which is the dark, more cool toned purple. And we're just gonna carry on the theme over here. Then we're gonna dip into Queen. Unfortunately, today's not a day where I'm going to be chit-chatting with you. I'm also just feeling a little bit irritable. Then we're gonna dip into Chime, which is the deep pink. At this point, I do kind of just want to go back in with the purples and the blues to really kind of like get that wing in, you know? Because my eyes, the way they fold, if I don't really make edits to the wing, it looks dumb. I'm gonna grab a little Q-tip just to clean up that. Clean it up. So we have a nice line. Cleaning it up from the bottom. That follow with the dry end is always, I think, really good. Making sure that you don't leave behind any residue. A little brushy here, and we're going to go into Wanderlust just to, you know, give us a little bit of something on the top now. Not a lot of something, a little bit. Fluffy brush, I'm just going to dip into Pearl, which is this pretty iridescent white color, and I'm going to hit it right under the arch. And just, yeah, it's a lot, I know. And then we're going to dip into Crystal, which is the gold, and that kind of surprised me. That was an interesting choice. I'm just going to tap it right over the silver. So my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Primer as per usual. Now this is a look, I think, that works absolutely gorgeously with like full coverage, full glam vibes. I'm just feeling tired and I don't really have it in me to be a full glam, full coverage babes today. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it semi-light. Mind you, semi-light for me is, it's still quite heavy because I like things too much. That my primer's on, what we're going to do is like the underpainting way, I guess, of like doing your makeup kind of. And I'm just going to start by placing my concealer, then I will get on the bronzing, and then we'll fill in the gaps with foundation. You guys are going to see this and be like, light and fair. Look at me right now. Does that look light? Probably not. Revolution Matte Base Concealer Kit. And we're just going to bronze the babes up a bit. I feel like this always just looks jarring when you just dump it all on your face like this. It's like, okay, cool. What's the plan, babe? But it's coming to mind. To see the vision, I'm sure. I also want to do like, I think maybe a dramatic lash. I don't know yet. Honestly, I really feel like a lot of makeup is very much trusting the process, because there's so many ways that you can do it, so many different techniques you can apply that you learn, and you kind of learn them these days like really ad hoc on the internet because someone did it and you're like, oh, should I just give it a go? The answer is always yes. If you're like, should I give it a go? Yes, give it a go. I don't know why, but I really like this eye better than this eye. And I feel like this always happens. My symmetry is just never where I need it to be. But it's fine. It feels like a stupidly large amount of concealer. But I think it'll be fine, you know? Foundation today, we're going in with the Essence Skin Tint. And I'm just going to pop some on the back of my hand. As per rouge. I feel like this is about as much as I'll need, but there's no guarantee. And I'm just going to put the foundation, the skin tint, in areas that could use some product, but not all the areas, because not all the areas require product, in my opinion. Okay, you know, I was kind of like, ooh, I messed up. It's not looking the way I think it should look. I think it's actually okay. Perfect? No. Okay, yes. I'm just going to take the same brush I was doing the bronzer with. And I'm just going to, like, you know, gently go over any areas I think need going over. We're keeping it cute with Essence again. We're going to use the Baby Got blush blush that they have. This one in, what color is this? This is in color 30 Rosé All Day. Now I have done like the swatch and swatch-in of it on me, but I haven't actually just like used it. So I'm gonna see if I can use it the way I use my due diligence. So we're gonna rub it all over the back of my hand. Oh, that's pretty. I guess that's one way to use it. Very subtle, very like, is she even here? I'm going to try just using it straight from the tube onto the brush as well, just to see if I prefer how that plays out. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting the same like payoff. No, okay, never mind. That's later too. You do get a bit more payoff right off the bat if you just go straight in from, you know, ta-da! But I must say, getting rained on, not so fun. I went walking again with my sister. She was like, sisters. They were like, yeah, let's go. It'll be fun, it'll be nice. The boys opted not to join us, which is, I guess, their prerogative. Okay. I'm gonna take my lovely big fluffy brush. I'm gonna use a section of it with the Nicka K pressed mineral powder in, if it will open, dark chocolate. I'm going to try another colour in this NARS palette. I'm going to try this one now. So, this thing is so nice. And I think I 100% agree. It's so nice with a more dialed back face, I want to say. But even then, this is really all that dialed back. IDK. I'm going to go into the highlighter in the same palette on the tip of this here brush. Ooh. I feel like too much picked up, but yep. Now this highlighter is like, it's a powerful thing, I'm going to say. Picks up a lot better, I think, than the blushes. We're going to do very basic nude lip because I want the focus to be on our eyes. Eyeliner pencil. I know, it did say eyeliner. I think I want like a warmer nude situation. I'm going to go into my MAC lipstick in Bated Breath. I think it'll be a really nice compliment to the cheek situation, and it won't take away from the eyes. I want a glossy lip, so I'm going to go in with the Essence lip gloss in the Power of Nude. If you're looking at the numbers, it's number 11. It's a nude lip gloss, and I think that on top of this combo, it's really just gonna shine.